So, hello everybody. I am in Steve's apartment, but he's in my neck of the woods. Well, not his apartment, his...
We're in the motherland.
In the motherland. So, we've been given the tough task of deciding which tracks, to give to each other in terms of a first listening experience, or at least I hope. And I was going through my Spotify to decide what I wanted to give Steve. And one of the classics that I think has to be done, which I don't know how much Steve will enjoy. I personally think deep down he will, but it's a complete toss-up. But it's an absolute must-listen. It's After the Burial, Lost in the Static, which you haven't.
I've not listened to.
You've not listened to anything by them. Okay, right. Well then, I think this would be a great place to start. This is one of their more popular tracks. I haven't looked up a definition as to exactly how to describe them, but deathcore to me. I know you're not the biggest deathcore guy, but in saying that, I'm also kind of in the same boat as you of being like, you hear deathcore, I'm like, wow, okay, there's probably a 60% chance that I'm not going to like this. But I think these guys definitely fall into the... But you know what? I don't even know. I might get criticised for saying deathcore. It's kind of like they're a gent band. Progressive gent, deathcore, fusions of metalcore here and there. But you can make up your mind. Let's go in. After the Burial, Lost in the Static. How many views does this have? 12 million in 8 years. Okay, let's go. I think that's already started.
Well, it was autoplaying because YouTube.
Yeah.
Got it back to me. And go.
We did swap beers, yeah? Did I take my beer with me? I think I did.
I think we did. Yeah. It's an ominous start. How long is this thing?
Good question.
440.
440.
Not too bad.
You recognise it?
No.
Wait for the groove. Wait for the groove.
It's very Eastern sort of melodic.
Yeah.
That's a sexy groove. Very genty.
Yeah.
That was nice. Oh shit! I really like the snare sound. That's cool.
Come on.
That's great. I'm not getting deathcore from it. It's more...
It's definitely genty.
Yeah. I guess it's the vocals. This is great. 8 years old.
That lead work is so iconic.
I like that there's different scream vocals. It's not just the same throughout. Was that 2 vocalists?
No, one. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Harmonized there, the other guitar. Double time with the snare. Oh fuck! Tease! They waited so long for the drop.
Yeah. Wait for it.
The kick pedal feels like the rhythm. Oh my god, Paul!
They were doing it before it was cool.
God damn. I don't normally like the harmonized guitars, but with this, it works. They're going too high now here. That doesn't need to go up there.
Back to that intro.
Like an actual chorus.
They bring back the the ominous kind of atmosphere at the start. And there you go.
I mean, that's fucking great.
Yeah, I kind of, as we got into it a little bit more, I was like, you know what, this was actually a good pick for you, I think.
That's a great chat.
Definitely not deathcore. Do you know what? I take back what I said. It's I was thinking from the vocal standpoint. It's been a while since I heard the song, and I was like just thinking, you know. But yeah, when I think about this band, they're not really like a blast beat orientated band. I mean, vocally, yeah, for sure. But you know,
kind of that proggy, groovy.
It's like progressive gent is probably a good way of describing them, with maybe deathcore / metalcore influences.
But then it had like essentially choruses within it, which I kind of need.
For sure.
Which is good. And it did make me think of Make Them Suffer a little bit, who are a deathcore roots sort of band, but they have choruses. But this doesn't sound like it was 8 years ago. Maybe some of the production, like it wasn't as wide a sound as it could. It was kind of honed in its own way, but
I think on maybe a slightly better setup than what we're using at the moment as well. Like just even when you have like your headphones on Bluetooth mode or whatever, when you know, because we're not going through an adapter. But yeah, man, this track for me was the first track I think I heard by After the Burial, and I was like, I need more of this shit. And they've got this whole album. I think it's called Dig Deep. Fuck, you need to check that out in your own time, man. If you're into this, like
that was cool.
Yeah.
Because it had a nice balance of things. Because it's definitely technically very advanced in the sort of Caligula's Horse kind of direction, but it has a bit more of that fire and interest of scream vocals, the dynamics between different scream vocals. If it was just the same vocal throughout, I think it would get a bit boring.
Yeah, for sure.
But that kind of high range thing they played with was cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of the there's a lot of melody in one, like you mentioned the core section where he's actually belting out the Lost and the Static part. Even though he's screaming it's like a really like melodic sing scream. But also what I love about this is it's again, band will probably check it a little bit later on Night Versus, you know, I know you've already heard some of it, but one of my favorite bands when it comes to writing really melodic lead work. Like the guitars in that are like, I'm literally, because I've heard it so many times, I'm like, I'm like, you know, I'm almost like singing along to the hum of the guitars. So yeah, that's one of my favorite all-time songs. I think I posted that on my Instagram recently. I was like, this is one of my favorite songs ever, you know. It's just such a classic. And I think the more you listen to it, it just keeps getting better. So
that's great.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. So that was Steve's first time listening to Lost in the Static. We're just going back and forth here. We're just going one for one.
I would say it's delicious.
Delicious?
Yeah.
I think a couple more listens and I think that might find its way into the masterpiece category for you, to be honest. I would put that in masterpiece. I don't know what your exact criteria is for masterpiece, but to me, I just
don't know if that lead, like that high stuff will get annoying after a while, or whether
I hear you.
It comes to
I hear it. To be honest, listening to it again, it felt like maybe the last section of the song was because I feel like because I'm like showing it to you, I'm now hyper-analyzing the song.
Yeah, you're looking for the most interesting thing.
So I'm kind of like, when it led on a little, maybe like 30 seconds, 40 seconds too long, I think, maybe. Like, I mean, I'm not mad at what...
I wasn't mad at it,
I'm not mad at the 40 seconds at the end, but I feel like just towards the end, I was like, because again, I'm hyper thinking about it, I'm like, maybe 40 seconds off that, but yeah, otherwise, I fucking love that song, so yeah. There we go.
I dug it. Nice. Thanks.
Happy days. Cheers.